Hey guys, this is Warren Abrams and welcome back to Coaching for Potential, the channel where we inspire and develop people through coaching. Today I want to share with you a lesson that I've learned from this past weekend. And perhaps not so much learned this lesson, but it reminded me why this particular team is so incredible at the moment and has been so successful for the last few years. So more importantly, we're going to discuss the Springboks. The Springboks is the national rugby team of South Africa. And it's a very, very important symbol of the South Africans. Me being a South African myself, it takes me back to 1995 when the Springboks and Nelson Mandela transformed the country. It united 66 million people. Now, going back and double clicking on this particular weekend when South Africa played England, it wasn't so much the game that drew me back into South Africa, but more importantly, what happened afterwards. In the post-match reaction, one of something I found really significant. Two things happened. The first thing, Siya Kolisi, who's the captain of South Africa, addressed the reporters and the audience in Xhosa, which is one of South Africa's 11 official languages. Secondly, Rassie Erasmus spoke in Afrikaans first. Rassie is the head coach of South Africa. He spoke in Afrikaans first. And then what happened next? The press conference started. So it reminded me of how important the Springboks are, the symbol the Springboks hold within South Africa, that this team really understand what's their higher purpose, what is the one thing that drives them. They understand that the Springbok is greater than the individual. They understand that the Springboks stands for more than just what happens on the rugby field. It's about the people in South Africa. It's about uniting a nation. It's about the people back in South Africa that's struggling, that's going through difficulties, that's going through poverty. They understand what their higher driver is. They've got a higher purpose that drives them, that pushes them forward, because they know it is not just about the 80 minutes on the rugby field. It is about what that 80 minutes mean to the people in South Africa. If they can go through the difficulty, if they can fight for every little inch, if they can suffer, they know the Springboks team will make people feel, the 66 million back in South Africa, that will unite that people and they'll give that people a special meaning and a feeling. So the message today is, what is your higher purpose? What is the one thing that is greater than yourself that you will invest everything into to ultimately reach your success, because you know it is more than just you as an individual, something that drives you to be of service to everything around you, or provide a service to the people that you are serving on a daily basis. So what is your higher purpose? What is the thing that you drive? And that was the most important lesson for me this weekend. Number one is how they started that press conference, which blew my mind away. In English, they know that by formulating in that way, they can reach every single individual that the Springbok has a significant meaning to within South Africa. And for that moment, and every single result they get, it drives and it unites a country. So whatever you do, sit back and think about it. What is that thing that drives me? What is that inner purpose? What is that higher purpose that's going to ultimately help me take my coaching to the next level, or take my performance to the next level in whatever I do today? Find out what's the thing that drives you, that gives you the hunger and desire and the willingness to keep pushing forward when the going gets tough. As always, guys, thank you for your time. Remember to subscribe to Coaching for Potential.